worse, especially with the temperatures we've got at the moment.
Really cold.
It's just awful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's very good for you. I'm sure it's brilliant. They're very inspiring, but still no.
No, and although it's beautiful blue skies there, so that looked really lovely, and I'm sure that's lovely if you do like to go out and about and swim outside. So what have we had today? I mentioned those beautiful blue skies. We had them right across the East Midlands, but it still was a chilly day out there, wasn't there? Lots of frost around this morning, which has lingered in places throughout the day. There was some ice as well around first thing this morning, and it is, as Sarah said, staying cold right across the weekend. There's a gradual change, which I'll talk about in a moment, staying settled and dry. So we do have that respite from any precipitation. There are still a number of flood alerts and flood warnings in force across the East Midlands. But over the weekend, we're staying settled due to this area of high pressure that's sitting across us. Now, it will gradually edge further to our southeast as we go towards the start of next week. That's going to allow for a change in wind direction, which means we'll start to slowly see those temperatures beginning to rise to something more average. But out there at the moment, dry, clear skies, light winds. We are expecting some freezing fog to form in places tonight. Temperatures already below freezing out there across much of the East Midlands. We're expecting lows of -5, perhaps lower than that, into rural sheltered spots. A widespread hard frost yet again to Saturday. Now, where we have any freezing fog, slow to clearing. In fact, for some it may linger through much of the day. Under that, temperatures staying around freezing. But if you do see some sunny spells, the best we're likely to get tomorrow, 1 to 2 degrees Celsius as a maximum. As we head into Sunday, there's a little bit of a change. Weather front pushes through, only really giving us some cloud. We're going to slowly see the change in wind direction, so temperatures a little bit higher on Sunday. Highs of 3 degrees Celsius, staying dry and settled with some winter sunshine. But as we go into Monday, we really start to take on that milder air mass moving up from the south. So it does mean quite a jump in temperatures. By the time we get to next Wednesday, we're going to be in double figures, and it looks like it stays fairly settled with any little or if any precipitation through next week.
Oh, sunny too. Marvellous news, Anna. Thank you so much.
Good evening. After a disruptive week of weather, it's remaining cold across the weekend, but mostly dry and settled. Out there at the moment, though, clear skies, temperatures already well below freezing, so very cold night again with some freezing fog forming in places that will be stubborn to clear through Saturday, and a low of -5, perhaps lower than rural spots. So a frosty ice on untreated surfaces as well. But through the day tomorrow, away from any lingering fog, we will see some sunshine around and highs at best 1 to 2 degrees. A very cold day again. A frost around to start Sunday, but slightly less cold feel through the day. There will be a marginally dry day with some sunny spells, highs of 3 degrees Celsius. But as we go into next week, the temperatures will slowly start to rise. In fact, double figures by the time we get to Wednesday.